Taylor Swift hit the stage at the Rogers Centre in Toronto and shared with fans her reasons for wrapping up her worldwide tour in Canada. If you managed to snag a ticket to a Taylor Swift concert in the UK, you probably know that she loves to surprise her fans with a special guest or two, maybe someone like Ed Sheeran or Florence Welch. Just think about what the night of December 8th will be like for the crowd in Vancouver, Canada. Taylor is wrapping up her incredible 22-month world tour, and she's played 149 shows in total. It's going to be something special. She's been on quite the adventure, traveling all over the globe to 5 different continents and exploring cities like Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, Lyon in France, and Tokyo in Japan. She just played to her biggest sellout crowd ever, 96,000 fans, at the Melbourne Cricket Club in Australia. She's really raking it in. Time magazine says the Eras Tour is expected to pull in over £1.5 billion by the end. Plus, wherever she performs, you can see the Taylor Swift effect in action, with local economies thriving whenever she rolls into town. Hey there! What's up? Just wanted to chat about something cool. Cathy Pearson shared her experience of taking her daughter Fran to Taylor's concert in Munich. She said, "My daughter and I both cried happy tears when she played her 10-minute version of All Too Well, because it's the first song my daughter ever made me listen to. That special moment will always stick with us. It really felt like we were part of something historic, didn't it? She's truly a standout of her generation. It was like she was singing just for me, dancing just for me. She's every woman, but she's the woman. She's an incredible performer, but she really comes across as authentic and genuine." Taylor has shared, "The Eras Tour is the most exhausting, all-encompassing, but also the most joyful, rewarding, and wonderful experience of my life." Sasha Taylor Cox, a music and showbiz expert, shared her thoughts on its impact, saying, "What the Eras Tour has showcased is how well Taylor has prepared, how she's got her finger on the pulse, and how she lives an incredibly healthy life in order to do this. It's really quite the big production and an impressive show." The Eras Tour kicked off on St. Patrick's Day 2023 in Glendale, Arizona, and it's set to be a 52-day tour across the U.S. The set list features at least 44 songs and runs for over 3.5 hours, complete with 16 costume changes. This tour really celebrates each of Taylor's eras, or studio albums, from her amazing career. Whether you've been a die-hard Swiftie since 2006 or just recently jumped on the bandwagon, the setlist had something for everyone, covering everything from country to folk to pop. Fans sometimes grumble when artists move away from their biggest hits to showcase their latest work, but with Taylor, the shift in her setlist starting from the Paris show on May 9th, featuring new songs from the Tortured Poets department, only added to the excitement around the tour. The opener, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, stayed the same, but the singer swapped out 6 tracks, like The Archer and The Last Great American Dynasty, to include But Daddy I Love Him and The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, along with a few others. Taylor switched up the order of the eras, kicking things off with Lover, then going to Fearless, Red, Speak Now, and Reputation, and finally blending Folklore and Evermore together. So, then came 1989, right? After that, we had the new addition of the Tortured Poets department, a surprise song section, and we wrapped things up with Midnights. For pop culture expert and journalist Kelsey Barnes, it's been a great way to keep the tour exciting. She's been 7 times in shares. I went to the first and second night in Arizona, which was wild because every single song was a surprise song back then. We were totally unsure of what was coming our way.